Oh, hey there, OPHIUCHUS. It's MJ from All to Love TV. How are you? So I'm starting the 2020 January readings, and this is for OPHIUCHUS. These are general intuitive tarot readings for my lovers. A new paradigm community, those of you endeavoring conscious creatorship and ultimately aligning with the All to Love perspective of empowering love, basically. So I'm in my little cabin. I don't know if you guys saw my share yesterday. There's a lot of wand energy coming up, OPHIUCHUS. So there's a lot of creative energy. And that card wanted to come out. So the Devil card definitely wanted to come out for you guys. Okay, so it feels very much like you're laying down some burdens from the past, stuff that you've feel maybe that you've been carrying this creative burden on your shoulders and you're finally laying it down, or at least you're being asked to lay it down in lieu of like a happily ever after potentiality here. There is a new beginning in the Fool card, and it is a new beginning in so January, it feels like there is an energy of some ships coming in, especially regarding emotional fulfillment. And there's something that you're not quite seeing when it comes to love, because there is a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles, and they're looking at each other. So I feel like for some of you, there definitely is like a power couple energy here. But it feels like possibly one of the people, so one of the nobility here, one of the king or the queen here possibly has either another relationship, so there is a low level codependency going on here. So I'm getting that it feels like this couple possibly feels like they can use each other. They can use each other, you know, to get ahead or to make money or to elevate their status. But it could mean that one of them just has to kind of tidy up their habits or tidy up their point of attraction a little bit. And or if one of these people is in another relationship, then it's likely that they're going to want to take a new beginning and end the relationship that they're in because it's not harmonious. Yeah, there's definitely like some blindfolds on around this creative burden that you're carrying. For some of you, it's definitely something that you've been investing in. Like you've been investing a lot of your energy, a lot of your mental, a lot of your mental focus has been on this creative endeavor, which started to become more like quarreling. It started to become like more like petty fighting, pardon me, petty it just wasn't successful. It wasn't turning out how you wanted it to, and it's been a big burden for you to carry. Now, there's something that you're not seeing around this situation, I think, because you've got the Eight of Swords and then the Nine of Swords, and it's keeping you up. There's like this mental pattern that seems to be going around and round. So for some of you, seeking advice, because there's the Three of Pentacles here. So for some of you, you might well be, you know, getting a mentor, getting a coach, getting a business coach, something like that. Because ultimately there's positive messages, that there are positive messages coming through. They're coming through a lot slower than what you anticipated. And they are regarding your ability to have this success that you're desiring. But you have to lay down these underlying false belief systems. Because there's that four of swords as well. So that signals to me that there's definitely like a belief system that you're having to let go of. But it's stirring up probably a lot of feelings of like fear of failure, fear of rejection. But there are messages coming through for you, and it has to do with empowering your star power, empowering your star qualities, basically. So yeah, the whole situation, if this is resonating with you around this creativity, it's a huge feeling of loss. Like, it's a huge feeling of things didn't work out for me, things never work out for me, things don't work out for me, like that repetitive kind of feeling of like, I can't win, I can't get ahead, I can't, and like the Judgment card not working out in your favor is ultimately signaling that. It's signaling that feeling of things don't work out for me. So there's a bit of a shape-shifting going on around your mental space, and there is a new beginning that wants to come in around money. So for some of you, there's definitely, yeah, I think you're ultimately still sort of wrapping up the transformational cycle in as far as creating your own world, because the World card is here with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, it feels like there's this new world that wants to be created, but there are definitely some belief systems that you're having to lay to the side. You're having to lay them to rest and to endeavor this new beginning. It's a brand new beginning in your creative life, in your money life. And again, it could have something to do with this power couple, this Queen of Pentacles and King of Cups. So two people in their thrones, two people in their seat of power, basically, with skills and talents and point of attraction that can actually really serve and help one another on their journey. One of them might have to release a relationship. One person here might have to actually let go of some kind of codependency. It feels more relationship styles. Like, it feels like one of them might still be involved. Okay, so regarding this sort of creative situation, yeah, there it is. So I feel that it's over. Like, I feel like whatever this creative situation is, yeah, the Tower, like, that it's already come down. You've already walked away from it. You've already essentially laid it to rest. You're just having to do some self-love to really bring yourself up to this next level. There are opportunities that want to come in and want to be offered to you, but there's still this sort of like mental clutter that we're having to work through here. So the self-love card is like the primary advice for this reading, basically. Like, there's a new beginning that wants to come in. There's creative new beginnings that will likely lead to new beginnings in money. And there's this card, there's this ultimate fulfillment here. So you have like major fulfillment on the cards. And it's almost like a full completion. You've got to really complete and wrap up that previous cycle of things that didn't work out for you, things that didn't go your way, burdens, burdens that you were carrying. They were possibly paternal and maternal, so they were possibly like ideas that you were carrying about your personality, ideas that you were carrying about your creative nature. And it was just this burden of thinking that you had to be this, or thinking that you had to be this type of person or this type of success. And it didn't work out for you, basically. So for some of you, you're at that stage really of laying it to rest properly, really letting it go, you know, moving in the direction of getting advice in new directions. Like I really get a sense for some of you, like business advice or yeah, career advice, a mentorship on some level, you know, spiritual advice on some level. And that's going to really help you integrate the self-love to bring you to this new level of wisdom where you fully expect this. You know that this is your birthright. You know that this is available to you. And I feel like this being on the cards is representative of 2020 being a year that you really can make all your dreams come true. You've got to really do the work and put that self-love work in, to empower yourself to freedom and to unify yourself, to bring yourself together with the people that are your equals ultimately. So OPHIUCHUS, that's January 2020 for you. I hope that that was useful. Feel free to book a private reading if that did resonate with you, and I look forward to see you in 2020, you guys. Can you believe it? I can't quite get over that the year, well, and actually I'm quite pleased. I'm quite pleased that year 2019 is wrapping up and that we can move into 2020 with, you know, some love basically, and some increased awareness, which will only help us ultimately create the lives that we're wanting. So you guys have a great end of year. Have a wonderful holiday season. I look forward to see you in 2020. Take care, guys, and peace out.